What is up, everyone? I got a quick video for you guys today. As you can see by the title, I want to talk about the 5 tiny habits that changed my life. Now, some of these habits are more involved than the others, I guess, take up more time than the others. Some of them are super simple things that I proactively do to just help me feel better and make the most out of my day. And other ones are things that take up time and effort. But all of them really benefit me. And when I consistently do all of these things, I just feel better. I feel better physically, mentally, spiritually. I just feel better overall when I consistently do these habits. And I wanted to share them with you because they've benefited me personally. And I feel like they can benefit others as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first tiny habit that actually changed my life is just getting more sunlight. I used to not go outside that much unless I was like working. And it was really just because I was working all the time. So I didn't really have a lot of free time to go out and just relax and get sunlight. But recently, over the past couple of years, I've made it a priority to get more sunlight. And I'll tell you what, not only am I tanner, which makes me feel good, but I just feel better about myself. I feel like there's something in the sun that makes you feel better, more energized, more confident, just more excited about life in general. So I've made it a priority over the past couple years to make sure I get sunlight, whether it's just 10 minutes in the morning or a couple hours on the weekend, or if I go to the beach, get some sun there, or just hang out by the pool, whatever the case may be, just prioritizing getting sun has really benefited me in so many different aspects, and I think it will benefit you as well. It's just there's something about getting outside and getting the natural sunlight on your skin. It's a great feeling, especially if you do it consistently, and I would recommend everyone else try it as well. Even if you're have really frail skin and you burn easily, just get out there for like 10 minutes a day or get out there like 10 minutes like 3 times a week. It's going to benefit you. You're going to start feeling a lot better from it. So I would definitely recommend doing that. Another tiny habit that changed my life, and this is one of the biggest ones, is I plan out my week. Every Sunday, I sit down and I look over my calendar and I say, here's what I got to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth. And this has really helped me organize my life. Like before I started doing this, I felt like I was always stressing about what I had going on, what I had to do. Did I forget to do something? What do I have going on this day? I just felt like I needed to get organized. So I started planning out my weeks. I do this every Sunday. I plan out what I have to do for the following week. And I just write it on my notes, my notes app. And that way I know what I got going on each day, what I have to get done. And this is everything from work to like hanging out with friends to like when am I going to get all my grocery shopping done? What other responsibilities do I have? Am I going away this weekend? Like anything that I have to do that week, I write it down on Sunday. That way I know for that upcoming week, here's what I'm doing each and every day. And I walk into the week with a game plan, and it just helps me. I feel like my mind is clear because I don't have to worry about all the different responsibilities. While I do have to take care of all those responsibilities, I don't have to worry about remembering them all. And without this, I feel like I would be so much more stressed all the time because half of my battles would just be trying to remember all the things I have to do. So now that I plan out my week and I write everything down, I just feel so much better, so much more organized. My mind is clear because I have that crutch to lean on. I have that schedule, that written down schedule to lean on to help me remember all the things that I have to do. This is so important. I recommend everyone start to do this. Just on Sundays, sit down, plan out your next week. Literally create an app on your notes app if you have an iPhone. If not, write it on paper. It doesn't even matter. But just write down what you have to do each and every day. And you can edit it throughout the week. Like maybe something changes or maybe you get something done on Tuesday that you're going to do on Thursday. So you can adjust that, of course, but just it's important to get everything written down. This is incredibly important. I think everyone should do this. So the third tiny habit, excuse me, that changed my life is I started to drink water before coffee. When I drink coffee, I feel like if I'm not hydrated and I don't have enough water, I get kind of anxious. I start to like get jittery and I don't even enjoy my coffee. I just feel like anxious and not, I don't know, I feel queasy. So I started to drink water beforehand, even if it's just like a cup before I have my coffee in the morning. This is this has worked wonders for me. I don't really get as anxious in the morning if, if I have my coffee without drinking water first. Um, I don't know. This is just a tiny thing that I started doing, and I think everyone else should try it if you don't do this already. It really helps me in the morning, and it's good to drink water. It's good to stay hydrated, especially before coffee, because again, all that caffeine in you without any water, it makes me feel jittery and sort of anxious. And this has really helped me with that. So I think you all should try it as well. So the fifth tiny, in quotes, tiny habit that has changed my life is getting daily exercise. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, some of these are kind of micro habits, tiny little things that you can adjust. And some of them are bigger ones that take up a lot of time and energy. And this is one of those bigger ones that take up time and energy. I try to allocate time every day for exercise. It doesn't always work like that. I try to at least get exercise 5 days a week. And again, that could be anything from going to the gym or going on a bike ride, swimming, or even just going for a walk. Like anything is better than nothing. But I think it's really important to prioritize getting exercise and making it a habit, because at the end of the day, health is wealth. And without your health, you really have nothing. So it's important to prioritize that, make time for it. And it doesn't have to be like a 2-hour workout at the gym. Even if it's just 30 minutes, go for a 30-minute walk. Go lift some weights for 30 minutes. Go for a bike ride for 30 minutes. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. As long as you're getting some form of exercise, that's really going to benefit you greatly. It's going to make you feel better, both physically and mentally. And again, health is wealth. So you got to prioritize your health. You have to allocate some time towards it. So I definitely made that a habit, and I do feel better doing that. So the fifth and final tiny habit that changed my life is every day I proactively try to do something for someone else without expecting anything in return. Now, there's many different ways to do this. This could be something as simple as holding a door for someone, or giving a random person a compliment, or it could also be something for a significant other. Maybe you go get flowers for your girlfriend randomly, or maybe you cook dinner for your girl or for your boyfriend, randomly. Or I mean, the list goes on and on. You can get creative. I'm kind of drawing a blank right now, to be totally honest with you. I'm not thinking of any other examples, but you get the gist. Just do something for someone when they're not expecting it, and don't expect anything in return. And the easiest way to do this is to just give someone a compliment. It could be something as simple as, hey, I really like your hair, or hey, I like that shirt, or maybe you see someone, running or riding their bike, and like, right on, man, get that exercise in. It's a beautiful day. Like something as small as that could make someone's day. And the best part about it is it's totally free to do this. You don't have to spend any money in order to make someone's day. So just proactively try to be nice, do something nice for someone. And I feel like the world has a funny way of working out. When you start to do this, like when you give out positive energy and you help others, I feel like you get it back in return tenfold. And if you consistently do this, you're just going to feel better, and it's going to give you just the ability to help others more and enjoy life more. So just, it's something simple that I started doing. It could even be something as simple as going and getting like a sandwich from McDonald's and giving it to a homeless person. Like these kinds of things, I truly believe will be returned to you tenfold if you just do the right thing and you help others and you're nice to people. And most of the time, as I mentioned, it's free. So just, I don't know. I started actively trying to do something nice for someone every day without thinking I'm going to get anything in return. And I just feel better. Like life's better when you do that. So I don't know. That's something that I started doing, and I think you should do too. If everyone did something nice for someone else every single day, the world wouldn't be so bad. So That's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Those are the 5 tiny habits that changed my life. You can implement some of these or all of these. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you like any of these, or let me know some of the things that you guys do every day that really helps you, feel better about yourself and make the most of your day. If you're new here, I post all kinds of content about personal finance, life experiences, just other things that I like to talk about. And I post every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and then on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you do like this kind of content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.